The concept of water memory is an aspect that official science has consistently denigrated and failed to acknowledge that several Nobel Prizes have now unequivocally affirmed the existence of a memory of water, speaking in highly favorable terms about it. When Benveniste came out with the memory of water many years ago and published an article that I found on my desk, I was a researcher in the chemistry department, specifically in the Journal of Analytical Chemistry. I read this thing and said, but this must be a big falsehood. I didn't believe it at all. I didn't even have the awareness and consciousness to read a work of analytical chemistry because I am an organic chemist. But then moving forward in time, I have a characteristic of being able to change my mind about things simply if someone proves to me that I am wrong. I change my mind from one day to the next. Science is dynamic. Examples include gravity, proposed by Newton and still taught in schools despite Einstein's concept of space-time bending. However, NASA's findings revealed rigid space-time, contradicting the bending notion. Valinda's recent suggestion of a holographic universe offers a captivating perspective on reality's nature, adding to the ever-evolving scientific discourse. The formula is always the same, but the way of reading the formula had changed. Here I change the way of seeing things. As awareness grows, I change the way I see things. In the memory of water, examining the information in literature, I observed that water, with its chemical formula H2O, possesses molecular orbitals that serve as locations for electrons, or potential locations for electrons if they were placed there. But these orbitals are unoccupied, resembling empty living rooms. These orbitals are structured in a specific manner, and water is composed of two distinct types. A completely disordered water that is used to solvate, someone incorrectly says dissolve, but it is another thing, things to surround them with water molecules. And there is another part of water that attaches itself through these molecular orbitals to other molecules, building clusters that is very solid constructions, very difficult to break, to destroy. A part of water, the disordered one, dissolves the part of water that is instead extremely ordered. These constituents that are clusters symbolize electron surfaces in their structure. On these surfaces, electrons represent information. The information, that is the entropy, which is equal to the information. The surface of these water molecules is information, therefore it is memory. Because I can transform, transport, work on this information as one would do in a computer with a RAM. This is what people who don't study water don't know, don't understand. However, why do we have a tendency to belittle these discoveries that have been recorded in scientific literature with hundreds of publications? Because otherwise the pharmaceutical industry disappears. Think about it. Tomorrow we can tell a water bottle by putting only one molecule with the information to transport this information to other water molecules that, when properly processed, will take on the same form as the drug that I have placed as the only molecule in the water. It's not the drug that gives you the information, it's the shape of the drug molecule that has a certain surface. The water molecules mimicking the surface of the drug deceive your body, and you drink the water and your body believes it has taken the medicine. However, there is no more medication, only water. From this standpoint, it is evident that Benveniste's work has been destroyed by whom? It was the pharmaceutical companies that did not want this matter to be exposed. I believe that Dr. Massimo Citro, with whom I have also collaborated, has conducted tests and published things in this field. Basically, individuals who stop drugs need to take methadone, correct? Because otherwise they experience withdrawal symptoms. Instead of putting methadone in it, in the little bottle that you make him drink, you put the memory of methadone. It can be seen that these people who are coming off drugs do not need to take methadone because they take storing water, because it is an electronic phenomenon of frontier orbitals, they are called that, of water molecules. At the moment when the research is over, And I believe that within a maximum of 10-20 years, this thing will be clarified. For example, we could fertilize a field, and instead of using an anti-cryptogamic, we use water that has been informed with the anti-cryptogamic. You understand well that the chemical industries that produce fungicides also all go home.